Message is being broadcast by the Department of Defense of the Republic. At 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, multiple unidentified objects were confirmed to have entered Earth's atmosphere.
Discovery Houston, 20 seconds to LOS speed rescue.
Contact, nice to be in orbit.
The first message that comes to you is you are a divine being. You matter. You count. You come from realms of unimaginable power and light, and you will return to those realms.
The vast stretches of the unknown and the unanswered and the unfinished still far outstrip our collective comprehension.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Broadcasting from Forest Tower Studios, all the way from the Deep South. Now, here is your host, Joe Root.
Welcome. This is different. It's pre-recorded. I'm not used to it. So this is just me giving you an update. So if you're listening to this pre-recorded update, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So I'm sure some of you are wondering why I was gone the last 4 days, and I wasn't even going to do this because I thought, yeah, as soon as this thing's gone, man, I'll be out. I'll be good. I'll be ready to go. And but there's people like, you got to be careful how you word stuff online, and people get ideas in their head and they think, this guy's quitting, or they got all kinds of weird ideas. The truth is I have a health issue. I've always kind of had it. It's kind of private, but it's not like a conditional thing to where I'm dying or I can't do the radio show, anything like that. It's just so bothersome that I had to get rid of it. And what happens, I can tell you what happens is when I get stressed out, it gets worse. And, I don't have to go into details, but I can't really stay in front of the mic because I got to get up. So what I ended up doing is I ended up going to my buddy Ronnie McMullen, and I've been on a cleanse with tea and pretty much just supplements for the past few days. And I got to tell you, I feel like I feel great. I feel good. But there was a few days there where it wasn't. I got worried. I went to the doctor, and thank God I could go to the doctor because we have people that support the show. If we didn't have people that support the show, I would have to do all at home self-medication. But we got enough support where I could go to the doctor. And I talked to my doctor a few times about this, and they put me on different medications and all this stuff. And he just said, look, man, every time you get super stressed out, it goes right to your stomach. Not to mention you've gained a ton of weight since you started doing this radio stuff, and your body doesn't like it. And so I really, I take the Life Change tea, but this is what I did. The last couple of days, I didn't eat anything. It was all liquid and all tea. I mean, I still took my supplements, and I still took the CBD oil. And I got to tell you, man, I needed that. I really, really I needed it. And I take a lot of stuff now because I realize that I'm 37 years old, and I started realizing this like last month that I'm not a kid anymore, man. I can't just eat whatever I want and expect nothing to happen. So I'm so glad that I have somebody like Ronnie from Get the Tea because, man, here's the truth about it. There's a lot of people out there that are trying to sell you supplements and energy stuff and CBD oil. The reason why is because the stuff works, right? And I've talked to some of them. But the thing is I know for a fact, like I know Ronnie, he's my friend, right? And even if we don't do business later down the road or whatever comes of it, he'll always be my friend. And I can tell you for a fact that he knows the stuff on this, and he's really cares, man. Out of all the people, he was the one person that spent time with me for a half hour longer and really went over stuff. Mary's been helping me too, but he really went over this stuff, told me what I needed to do to cleanse, and it was kind of rough, to be honest with you. Last night I wanted to do a show, but I could barely. I was so drained, right? And so I don't want people thinking that I'm trying to be a drama queen or trying to over dramatize something or quitting or anything like that. We're not quitting. We're turning a corner here, and it's because of all of you. And Patrick's doing a really good job, and so is everybody that's helping. And they're doing a really good job getting guests like this coming Monday. We've got Klaas Vaughn. He is like the Sweden chairman director of the UFO research there. And that's really, you think there's a lot of UFOs here. There's a ton there. And then we got Dr. Hugh Ross on Tuesday night. Robert Bonomo's coming back Wednesday. Guy McCourt, we rescheduled. Guillen Kozar. Albert Nuremberg's coming. And we rescheduled the guests that were supposed to be on. And so I want all of you to know that the Fringe FM in the last 30 days has gained another 12,000 unique listeners. I have to think that's due to Jeremy and Ryan and all the new shows that are coming on. Yeah, it's just really crazy. Because when I started this, the books told me that it would take 4 years to build a radio station. And we got a long ways to go. I've got new promos and stuff to put up. I need to get new voiceover talent. Aren't you guys tired of hearing my voice on every commercial? I am. I know I am. But it's really all because of you guys, the support, everything that you guys do. And we're stuck in this phase to where we're almost 100% professional. It's like, if we lost the support, we wouldn't be doing very good at all. It'd be very hard to get through it. If we lost any more sponsors or advertisers, it'd be the same. So it's like both are really helping us so much. And what I try to do for people so they can support and help us is I try to make ways to where you don't have to really dig into your wallet to do it. Say, for example, we're going to redo the Amazon and eBay portal. So if you buy anything off Amazon or eBay, you'll be able to support the show and the network, right? And most of you do that anyways. So it's really, all you got to do is click through our portal, quote, and they give us a little kickback. And then some people send a few dollars every month. Some people send a little bit more than a few dollars every month. And every little thing, I'm telling you guys, I really mean this, every little thing that you guys do has gotten us through this. Every little thing. It's been amazing. There's no way. The reason why I'm telling you all this is there's no way I'm going to quit on this. No way. When I look at the studio and realize that it was pretty much 90% built by the audience, the station was pretty much 90% built by the audience. Yeah, I do a lot of work. I do. But now I've got other people helping me. But, like Patrick and Don are really helping. And Blake and Barbara is trying to do some writing and do some stuff. And Blake's got a book out. They're really helping too. And I don't get to talk to Blake and Barbara as much. And I'm going to try to change that. But we have a team at Lighting the Void Radio right now, which is really cool. And I don't know what to say. I don't want you guys thinking that I'm quitting or anything. That's all. Because I'm afraid. Like, I saw this thing on Facebook is the reason why I'm saying this. I saw this thing on Facebook that said, oh, we're going to miss you, Joe, yada, yada. And it's like, man, I'm not going anywhere. And the thing about nightly radio is when you become 100% professional, this is really what I've been thinking about too. When you become like where you have to be there 5 nights a week, every night, and you think about all of those hosts that maybe miss 5-6 days out of the year, I always wonder, like, how do they do that? How do they do that? And so I did some research, and I got to say, the only way to do that is to really keep on top of your health And this is why I believe in supplementation. This is why I believe Get the Tea is really helping me. Really, really helping me. I even got some new stuff in today, some heart health and the bee pollen. I know that's really going to boost things up for me because I need all that stuff. I've got a lot of more questions that I need answered and a lot of more people I want to talk to and a lot of more shows we want to do. So all I pretty much said on social media was like, hey, you know, if you don't want to listen to my replay during my time slot, go listen to Clyde. It's worth listening to. But some people still chose to listen to the replays. I think we still got just some more struggling to go through, and as a station and as a show, but that's part of it, man. That's just part of it. But when I looked into some of these radio hosts, and I did some research on this, 5-night-a-week hosts or 5-day-a-week hosts, stuff like that, I can easily see why some of them can get hooked on painkillers and drugs and stuff like that because they've got to stay chipper and charismatic for you every single night. They can't be in a bad mood. And I worked in sales, so I know all about that, right? You've got to, no matter what you're feeling, you got to leave that stuff at the door. And after a while, it takes its toll on you, and you can either suck it up and get healthier to do that, or, you know, some people turn to drugs and supplementation. Even like heavy-duty coffee drinkers. Like, I'm a heavy-duty coffee drinker, and I haven't drank coffee in a few days. But anyways, I don't want to bore you to death with the details. I just want to give you an update about what's going on. I don't have, as far as I know, any type of condition that is terminal or anything like that. I'm not really a podcaster per se, so if I did pre-recorded shows, I could do this no problem, but I don't like doing pre-recorded shows. I like live. I want to know you're listening when I'm talking, and we're all there at the same time. And that's what I love doing. And that's what we're going to continue doing starting next week. I may miss a night or two in the future. Who knows? Like, I'm trying to find somebody that's a stand-in, and I've got all these people that think that they're good. I can do it, but they think they can do it. But once they try to, I got higher standards. My standards are higher than my performance, right? So that's really hard to find a stand-in when you're hard on your own performance. But anyways, I wanted you guys to know that everything's fine for those that are concerned, and for those that really care. There may only be 12 of you out there. I don't know. But some of the posts started worrying me. And when you get on social media, people get ideas in their head, right? Like, oh, man, this guy's being a drama queen. He's quitting, or he's trying to get more money or something like that. No way. Like, we've been struggling since the beginning. And when I say struggling, I mean not struggling to where we're out on the street, but, you know. And so that's not a factor. At this point, I mean, sure, I'm hoping I get to the point where it's all 100% professional, and we're probably either selling enough memberships or got enough sponsors to where, you know, I've got a nice place to live or a decent place to stay. And, you know, but to me, a decent place to stay isn't, I know this is going to sound bad. It's not like what most people think, like a nice house or anything. It could be a little duplex. It could be an Airstream trailer. It could be a mobile home like Art Bell had. It could be just a decent place other than this shack. But this shack isn't that bad, really. It's really not. There's people out there that got it a lot worse. Look, I'm just rambling right now. All I'm saying is everything's fine. We'll be back next week. We're going to continue to bump on down the road. We're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to raise the bar. I'm still going to continue to try to make the show better. We're always going to try to do new things and new segments, and that's why we need your feedback. That's another thing that I wanted to tell you guys. What you like is good to hear. What you don't like is good to hear. Don't think that I only care about doing the kind of show that I want to do, and I don't ever consider what you think. Like, there is a point where I get to like, look, I'm doing this, you know, and it's my vision, right? But yeah, of course, like your feedback has actually helped us a lot. So you can send that to talkback@thefringe.fm, or you can email me at contact@lightingthevoid.com. You can hit me up on social media. I usually try to stay off Facebook Messenger as much as possible. The Discord chat's probably the best place, like the Fringe FM Discord chat, which I want to get going a little bit more. Is probably the best place to see what's up. So Monday through Friday night, 9 p.m. Pacific to midnight. Nothing's changed. I just needed to do a reset in a physical way and just to make sure. I mean, I did this cleanse too just to really make sure that, because once my stomach started acting up again, I was like, all right, man, I'm done. I don't want to do this no more with the stomach. You know, what do I got to do? The doctors, they've tried stuff. They ran tests. You know, I got an issue to where when I get stressed, I have stomach issues. So I thought, well, you know, I've been taking this tea. What if we just do like a cleanse this weekend to where we don't eat nothing and we really flush the system out? And by God, I'm telling you, I feel great. I feel like what time is it? It's like almost 3 a.m, and I feel like I'm going to be up for another 8 hours. Yeah. So life is good. Everything's cool. No drama. We'll be back Monday night. You can count on it. And if you do want to, please, if you can support, you know, you can donate. You can, if you want to get something out of it instead of just donating, well, the one thing I would do is I would go to getthetea.com or Ancient Life Oil and get what you need to get and just say that the Fringe FM sent you there. If you're not into supplements, if you're not into that thing or CBD oil or whatever, then, you know, you can do the preparewiththefringe.com, which is kind of a popular thing too with that food. And, you know, you don't really have to say the Fringe FM sent you because that's our website. And then you can always donate. And if you can't do that, you can always use the portals. And if you can't do that, then you can just share on social media or give us feedback. That's what keeps us going here. That's why we don't quit. And I'm loving every minute of this. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Yeah, because I'm trying to produce new shows that are coming. I think you're going to be pretty excited about this, but I don't know. I'm happy doing the work that I do, and I'm happy that you guys have been here with me. And I know we're a small kind of group. I don't want to say family because I'll start sounding too mushy like other. It gets kind of weird when you say stuff like that, manipulative a little bit. But you're not. You do kind of feel like family to me. I mean, and that's probably because I'm a loner out here in the woods. If I lived in the city and I had a wife and 4 kids and stuff, it'd be kind of hard for me to call you family. I'd just call you friends. But right now, you do feel like family and friends. You really do. And we're not quitting. And I don't know what else to say. I just wanted to give you this update because I'm just starting to ramble. And we'll be back Monday night. You can count on it. Unless something technical happens or something like anything like that, you know. All right. So no worries. We'll see you guys Monday night back here. Come hang out in the Discord chat. We also have another chat room over on Spreaker under Lighting the Void and the Fringe FM. And 9 p.m. to midnight, lightingthevoid.com, thefringe.fm. See you Monday night. Thanks for listening to the update.